Hey y'all, I'm Jenna Rabine and I'm here to give you a quick walkthrough on how to sign up for Project Broadcast and then import your contacts over into it. So let's go ahead and get started by showing you how to get your Project Broadcast account. The first thing you're going to want to do is go to projectbroadcast.com or use a code that I have over here in the left-hand side of my screen, excuse me, for 50% off your first month or 10% off an entire year. Just copy this link down here, paste it into your browser, and it's going to take you to the home page. There you're going to click sign up and you're going to fill a few things out. So here's where you're going to click on your subscription plan that you want to get. I always suggest at least starting out with the starter. It gets you 500 credits, which is enough to start your basic customer care campaigns. Or talking to your customers, reaching out to people. If you plan to send out a large message introducing your new business phone number, you'll want to add some extra credits onto it as you go so that you have enough to reach out to at least everybody you have under your contacts tab. So once you do all that, you're going to fill out your information, click continue, you're going to get your new phone number, and you're going to be on the homepage for Project Broadcast. So let me show you now how to get your contacts in there. So once you have that ready, you're going to go over to your Pampered Chef homepage and click on My Contacts. Once you get into your contact listing, you're going to click on All Contacts. I have it on Past Consultant here just so that I can keep the privacy of all of my contacts in there off of the internet. But when you have it on the All Contacts, you're going to see all of your people listed here in this white box. So once you are there, go ahead and click the little box beside privacy to select everybody in your contacts at once and click on export selected. When that happens, it's going to open up as a spreadsheet or give you the option to open or save. If it gives you the option to save, choose the .csv file. That is the file type that you want at the end of your file name to import into Project Broadcast. Now, once you have your spreadsheet open, it's going to look a little something like this. It's actually going to also have, it's also going to actually have their address, their city, their state. It might even have duplicate phone numbers in there or more than one section for phone numbers. But the main three things that you want to keep are the first, last name, the email address, and the cell phone. Because of course that's what you'll be texting with. So once you have it down to that basic information, you will want to double check for duplicates. My favorite way to do that, of course, is with the phone number. If you select the whole column and come up to the search tool, just start typing in the word highlight and you'll pop that up real quick. Click confirm to mark, and it's going to go through all of the phone numbers in that little column there, and it's going to duplicate any phone number that is exactly the same. So what you can do then is you can scroll through any of the numbers that are in orange, double check them, see which one's correct, delete the name that you don't need off of there, and come back to this. Once you're here, you're also, of course, going to have some with no phone numbers. You're going to take those out as well because you can't text them, of course. So you can also do the highlight duplicate with the first and last name if you want. I don't suggest that because a lot of people are going to have the same first or last name. And then email address. Of course, you can do it with that as well. So once we have this file nice and cleaned up, we of course are going to save that as that .csv file. None of the other file types will work. So once that's saved, you're going to go back to Project Broadcast. And you're going to click on audience and you're going to click on contacts. So once you're here, any contacts you already have are going to be right here. The way that you import all of your contacts at once is you click on the three dots and click on import contacts. And you're going to see it pop up right here on the right-hand side of the screen. Now you can easily see here, it's already auto-populated from those tabs that we had in our file. So that is how you're going to easily know what goes where. Most of them will auto-populate, some of them won't. So you might have to click down here and remember which one goes to which. The tags, there's no tags that come on the file. But I always suggest starting with a customer imported tag or imported customer or customer zero, whatever you can do to make sure you know that those people are past customers. They may not have ordered very recently, but the way that I like to do it is if you have this one tag, then when you start getting customer orders in, you'll start another tag that just says customers so that when you start sending people things, you know if they've ordered very recently or if they were from your import initially. Hope that makes sense. I'm gonna tag these as delete just because these are my samples. These are not names at all. So this way I'll be able to delete them very easily. So once you have all of that information confirmed in there, you're gonna click on import. And you're gonna see that mine says they're all the same number, which is totally fine because I don't need them in there anyways. So what it did for me is it skipped these numbers because it said, hey, you have duplicates in that file. That's why I was mentioning to take out your duplicates from the file in the beginning so that this part won't happen. If this happens, you'll simply want to go back to your original file, check your phone numbers here, delete any extras, and then let's go back and save it again. And let's retry this again. So I'll show you what happens now. So we're back in here. We're going to go to import contacts. Oh, let's refresh. X out of there. There we go. So select import file. We're going to go here. I'll make sure that this did date. It did. So cell phone, email, tags, additional tags. We're going to do delete, first name, last name. That all looks perfect. So now you can see I corrected those duplicates and all of my contacts have been added. If you have contacts already in your project broadcast and you do this a second time, those will just populate up with the notion that the customers were already existed and the information has been updated. I hope that makes sense. Now you are ready. You have your customers all in your project broadcast and you're ready to send your first message. You can do that here through the chat or with the contact button as well. Search for your contact and open up the chat and start talking right away. I hope this helped you guys to get started. Can't wait to see what you do with it.